A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And he's intervened well there. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now it's Pirlo. Oh, just skips past his man. It's Pirlo! And that would have been some goal.
Pirlo just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Shevchenko is herring after that one. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. And here's Shevchenko. Drogba. And this is Drogba. Zanetti. Gerrard. Pirlo. Now it's Cruyff. That's been slipped through. Van Dijk. And it's Fernandes. Camavinga. Great vision. Alexander-Arnold is in a really good position out wide. Bellingham. Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! It's bounced back off the post. And he's there to belt it away. Shevchenko. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread to the right. Zanetti delivers. Pirlo to take it as usual. Tries to pass it through. Olise. Oh, outsmarting him this time.
Olise really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Olise. Nicely weighted ball. He slings it in. Getting up there! There it is! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and
the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Botafogo are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Away we go again. Now it's Drogba. And he's running through. Quality ball. Courtois. Now Romero. Vardiol. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Fernandes. He's picked his way through. Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Foot in. Out again for a throw-in. Another throw-in. Nice looking ball. Vardiol cuts it out. Can he get on the end of this? Koeman spots it and intercepts. Olise. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Camavinga. Pirlo. Tries to play it through. And this is Cruyff. He's got away. And Cruyff! Alexander-Arnold. And it's Fernandes. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Cruyff with 2 goals already to his name. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kimmich. That's a little off target. Now he's got space here. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Olise, he is through here. Threads one in. Oh, super find. He's cut it out. Decent chance! Not a bad try by any means. Spread it left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. That has been knocked clear. Fernandes. Can he get it through? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Kimmich. It's a pretty loose pass. Zanetti. Looking for a runner. Vardiol. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Drogba. Rijkaard with a definite fell there. Now it's Cruyff. Romero does well not to be outdone there. Now it's Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold. It's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Great chance! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have...
That could spell trouble. And he opts to go forward. Now that's well seen too. Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bellingham. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Drogba. Over to the right flank. That's a shade optimistic.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Can he finish? And he thumps it clear. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Cruyff, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Os horários dos trens nas principais estações da...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department.
And the finish!
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
And Messi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Olise. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driving on and making good progress. Great vision. Neymar has the space to scheme. Neymar's cross. Oh, important interception. That's a sharp pass. Marmouche. And he's intervened well there. Cruyff. Olise. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. Oh, nicely intercepted. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both...
He's had a shot! Goal! Botafogo! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Venezuela finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Olise. He's found a way through. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Messi. And it's made its way to him. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Oh, great leap! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
That's a little off target. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. There's a sharp little ball here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Valverde. Koeman. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Too close for comfort. Van Dijk. Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Neymar. Koundé gets a foot in here. Serginho. Messi. Nice sequence of passes this. That has been cut short. That has ended up in no man's land. Good running, strong and purposeful. And there's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Botafogo with the corner, there first. Pirlo with the short one. Cruyff! No, just not quite.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Rodri. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Mbappe. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now there's a fine... And he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Pirlo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Botafogo have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. Oh, he's having a go! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Picked out brilliantly. Valverde. Messi. Serginho. And that has put paid to that. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Botafogo have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Back on the way then. Botafogo currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Pelé. Rodri. Now it's Neymar. Albert Ferrer makes the interception. Good ball, good take. Bellingham. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And this is Neymar. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rodri. Serginho. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is good alertness. And he was quick to react. Rodri. Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi.
Botafogo have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
He's being urged to shoot.
Venezuela really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Always goal side, and this is Cruyff, and he is dashing away. And it's a corner. Pirlo to take it as usual. Venezuela are looking to go forward now. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well timed, excellent interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Messi. And here's Marmoush.
Venezuela seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe!
And he nearly went all the way.
Mbappe clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well read, nice interception.
Botafogo surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Pinches it off him. And here's Mbappe. And he's picked out the run. And this is Marmoush. Roberto Carlos gets it clear. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. Albert Ferrer promptly onto that, and that is that. Botafogo leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. This is a promising build-up. Now this could be a chance. Cruyff. It's gone for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Botafogo, moments now away from seeing this one out. And this is Marmoush.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Valverde. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's it. Botafogo have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Cruyff, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Botafogo pretty much coasted this, Peter. Should they have done more to kill it off? Absolutely. But at the same time, you can't say they were overly exerted either. So it's a good result and a clean sheet. A bonus.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Señoras y señores, asegúrense de arrojar toda la basura en los botes distribuidos en el estadio. Muchas gracias.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Ivica Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown...
Impressive jump! He will be livid with himself. Played into space. That has been cut short. Zanetti. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Vitinha. And it's Eto'o. And he's intervened well there. Serginho. Pullet. Now it's Yamal. Pullet. Now, can they get him all? He's having a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter.
Olise! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Bellingham. Gets a good foot in there. Tries to pass it through. Delivers with wit. Vieira. Cruyff. Spread out to the left. Looking for the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. And that could set him on his way. It's Eto'o! And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring. He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's played through for him. Now that's well seen too. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Hullet. And he is... Hullet! Superb from Hullet! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're threatening to fly away here. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's looking wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pass somewhat off target. Done delicately. Plenty to aim at here. Chance! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Botafogo really could have done without this. Khan must save this. And that's a poor penalty.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now that pass has been well intercepted. And it's lofted through here. And they win it back again. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Botafogo are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Serginho. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Koeman. Olise. Pirlo. And it's Cruyff. Oh, played right into his path. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. He's having a hit! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Cruyff. Shot a goal! Goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So could they be onto something here? And this is Eto'o. It's out for a goal kick. Pirlo. And the pass is intercepted. Hullet. Can he get it through? And the finish! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking. And that is all they have time for. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Se informa a los espectadores que deban abandonar el estadio en coche de que se espera tráfico denso tras el partido. Por favor, circulen con precaución. Cambio de jugadores.
Away we go again. Botafogo come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. And that was very necessary. And the ball's come loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's having a pop! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's had it taken off him. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Brilliant save from Buffon! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Pirlo has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Pelé. It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's a sharp little ball here. Here comes the cross. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He'll try from distance. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Succumbs to the pressure. Pelé. It's Pelé! What a hit. The save was firm.
Botafogo are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And he thumps it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And he's only too happy to take that back. Cruyff! He's kept it out, just.
Botafogo are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And that is well cleared. Cruyff ploughing through the middle.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He has found a way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Botafogo needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Pelé.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So their fourth
24,
quarter of the game.
El dorsal 26.
And it's been taken short. Real chance!
El dorsal 14.
It goes to show he is human after all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Nicely weighted ball. In with the challenge. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Dembele. Driving forward. And he cuts out the supply. That's a cute ball.
Well, they're really trying hard to change the complexion of this game, and surely it's only a matter of time before they can grab a goal. They're absolutely pounding away to get it. It's superb effort.
Dembele is the team's great visionary. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Pirlo. Oh, nicely intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Pelé. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Cruyff. Koeman cuts it out.
Habrá
Gerrard.
2 minutos de descuento.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Yaya Toure. Cannot be beaten that easily. Pull it. And he's had it nicked away. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this lad, Pau Cubarsí, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back, but what marks him out is his excellent reading of the game, his confidence to go and get on the ball and link up with people further up the pitch. This guy's outstanding.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark. Pele!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Pele. That looks a decent ball. Olise. Big chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Olise. And this is Pele. And again! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Botafogo leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Pele. He's had a shot! It's a loose ball.
That's alert and
it's Pirlo! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Camisa 20.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pau Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nicely shaped ball, neatly clipped into space. Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. Zanetti demonstrating his defensive quality there. Serginho is there to clear. Zanetti, not the most accurate pass. Deco. Look at the space here. Olise. Gerrard. Cruyff. Threads one in, and he's worked it through. Real Pele! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bellingham.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him, a smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on.
Shoots! That has been knocked clear. Looking to play him in. That's put paid to the danger. The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Mbappe. And he's quick to snatch it back. Gerrard. Who's looking wide. Well, they've got it again. And this is Pele. Edmilson. Barcelona have reclaimed it. It's played through for him. Oh, this is takes a shot! And he hits the net. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? It's just beyond his reach. Dani Olmo. And it's Olmo. Zanetti.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Now it's Yamal. Cruyff. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Oh, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. So straight into the second half. Knocks it out wide. That's an excellent interception. That has been slung wide. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Short changes him with that pass. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's found the way through. Oh, that's superb. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pirlo to take it as usual. Pirlo goes short. And the shot! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Silvestre. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, who does have an assist to his name. He's ended up in no man's land. And the through ball. Pelé has it out wide and in space. And this is Pelé. He's rising! And that's in! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.